just gonna sing some wonderful Disney copyright music for you. A whole new world. I hope your video gets demonetized because you're profiting off being an asshole.
What do you think of our billboard?
I think it's awesome. What does it stand for?
So these are the students and faculty who were arrested at the encampment this spring, where they, in addition to having an illegal encampment, took over a building and kind of held the building hostage for a bit. Some of them were passing out pro-Hamas, not pro-Palestine, but pro-Hamas literature.
Wow, that's terrible.
Are you a big fan of our billboard?
No, I think you guys are losers.
We're losers?
Yeah.
I think getting arrested is a loser.
It's pathetic.
That these students engaged in anti-Semitism got arrested on your campus?
Aren't you shaming them?
Yeah.
Done?
It literally, the billboard plays shame, the soundbite from Game of Thrones.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
What do you think of our billboard?
No comment.
Not a fan or a fan?
Not a fan.
Are you a fan of Hamas?
That's such a bad faith argument, man.
It's a question.
Bars on my nuts, bro.
That would be illegal in Gaza, so you're a fan of our billboard.
I am, yes. Thank you so much for bringing it here.
This is anti-Semitic, claiming to speak for all Jewish people.
At what point does it say we claim to speak for all Jewish people?
As like a Jewish student on campus, seeing everything last year was a little bit scary.
They were calling for an intifada, which is a killing of Jews, and they wanted one here on campus. They also used the red triangle, which was a Nazi
Hamas
symbol, yes,
yeah.
and a Hamas symbol.
If you're sharing the Hamas red triangle in your imagery, you're probably not the biggest fan of the Jews, right? If we were to rank all the people who love the Jews, those sharing the Hamas...
That's an incorrect assumption. Like people use
Really?
the red triangle, use it on the IDF soldiers, not on Jewish people.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the Jewish people I know are actually against the state of Israel, which is a
So
very
the Hamas
important
red triangle
distinction.
is not an anti-Semitic sign.
Absolutely not.
Someone who's anti-Semitic probably definitely supports Hamas, but it's not. You can't make that inclusion the other way around, right? Like, not someone who might support Hamas. Might
You
not
think
be.
there's a lot of Jew lovers in Hamas?
No, but I think they might be in support, or they might not.
Do you think there are any Jews that are part of Hamas?
Probably not directly a part of Hamas.
Probably not.
Yeah, but that again, that doesn't mean they're anti-Semitic.
The folks who were handing out pro-Hamas literature, is it fair to call them anti-Semites?
I wouldn't say it would be fair to do that.
What's the best term for somebody who supports a terrorist group that rapes women at a music festival?
Well, I'm not, I'm not sure.
Okay. We have a tow truck behind us. So we can just stay right here and we're totally good? Are you gonna tell us? That is the funniest move I've seen from any university thus far. They sent a tow truck to scare us, but the tow truck driver is too scared to get out of the vehicle. If you want to do violent stuff, get arrested at an encampment, press out pro-Hamas literature, we think other students deserve to know who you are.
Absolutely, I agree with you. You're doing a good job. Thank you, guys.
I saw some of you guys' videos on other campuses, like Columbia and Harvard and stuff like that, and that was just fantastic.
Prohibiting mobile billboards, $500 fine. I bet if we don't pay this fine, we may not get our grades this semester.
You're parked in the red.
We are.
That's a firehouse.
No, it's an encampment. Were there any consequences for the students or faculty that were arrested?
I'm not entirely sure. To the best of my knowledge, I haven't gotten like much follow-up based on like what's happened since.
Yeah, they refused to say publicly anything at all. This university hadn't said previously if they held the students or faculty accountable at all for their actions. Can you see why Americans and Californians could be upset that they don't know what happened with their tax dollars?
If you want to have a conversation about this, I'm happy to discuss. But like I said, we can't discuss this we can't discuss on student conduct issues, and we can't discuss personnel issues.
Well, UC Irvine, one of the more interesting universities we've been to, because we saw the usual pro-Hamas crowd, the people who hate us and curse at us, but we met a lot of people, domestic students and foreign students, who were incredibly supportive of what we were doing. If you want to stand with them, visit ucirvinehatesjews.com right now, where you could send one message that goes to all of the trustees of this university. Tell them to hold these radicals accountable. I'm Adam Gillette, Accuracy in Media.